Welcome back. What's in your wallet? It is not just a credit card slogan. It's actually motive for voters. Prices jumped 8.2% in September compared to a year ago. But what you might not realize is that inflation doesn't hit every part of the country the same. The financial site Wallet Hub compared 23 different metro areas across the country to find out which cities are getting hit harder by inflation. And this is what they found. In Phoenix, prices are up 13% from last year, and that stinks. In Atlanta, 11.7%. Miami, Tampa, Baltimore, more than 10%. But on the other side of the scale, Minneapolis is up just 7.4%. Honolulu, Washington, and New York around 6%. And San Francisco, they made out the best at just 5.7%. All 5 of those cities, by the way, come in under the national inflation rate of 8.2%. So will voters in those cities vote to keep the status quo? Will the cities who see high inflation vote to change? Or is any increase in inflation too much inflation? Mark McKinnon is still with me, former advisor to George W. Bush, John McCain, co-host of Showtime's The Circus. You know, I don't like that list. I live in the New York area. It doesn't jazz me to know that I'm not that bad off, up 5, 6, 7%. But inflation happens to be the worst in Arizona, Georgia, and Florida. And those are possible swing states. So what do the Democrats have to do to overcome that very ugly fact?
Yeah, that's a really interesting list, actually, because if you look at the 5 least affected, those are all like the most Democratic cities you can imagine. And the cities where it's highest, particularly the first 2, are in key swing states in Georgia and Arizona, where we have where the Senate could be decided. I mean, we have Blake Masters' race against Senator Kelly in Arizona, and then the Warnock-Walker race, which will have an interesting debate this Friday. But those are 2 really key states that could make the difference about whether or not it's a Republican or Democratic Senate. And the inflation numbers in those states can only help Republicans at a critical point in the campaign. This is where you really want to get the wind at your back, and that's precisely what these inflation numbers will likely do for Republican candidates.
It's called spin for a reason, and I'm wondering if they could spin it by saying, "Oh, look, the places where inflation's the lowest are run by Democrats. Yay for us!" Is that something they can do, or does that just sound nutty?
Well, I think what they're going to try and do is, as you reported, the one good thing going for Democrats in the Biden administration is that, likely in anticipation of these inflation numbers, they have built in an increase in Social Security benefits for older Americans, and that should help in places like Florida, right, with an aging population. The problem with that is that people never believe that. It's like telling them they're going to get a tax cut. They just don't ever believe it.
And they don't always feel it either. Always good to talk to you, Mark McKinnon. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.